If you have nothing nice to say, don't say anything at all. Another profound motto to live by. To keep your life surrounded and moving in a positive direction, it's important to be mindful of the words that you choose to speak. In addition, mindful of the words spoken to you. There's an invisible energy that words carry. This energy is always felt by both parties participating in a conversation. They will either be felt in a light and positive way, or a negative and heavy way. Both parties in a conversation will be affected by the climate that's created. Even the party that is imposing the negativity will walk away feeling heavy, let alone the one that has received it. The same occurs in the opposite situation. If positivity has been spoken, it is felt through an ease and creates a peaceful experience. Everyone should always walk away from time spent together feeling good and uplifted. Otherwise, why would one choose to participate? Having boundaries with the people, places, and things in your life can be a challenging life lesson, but it is of utmost importance in the pursuit of a happy life. The word no can be so uncomfortable to speak, and oftentimes people will compromise their own well-being for the sake of not rocking the boat. The idea of hurting another's feelings or never wanting to put somebody else out can lead to an awkward and unhealthy outcome. There is an empowering feeling that gets created within when one chooses to stand in their truth. The truth is, each individual has a responsibility to stand up for themselves in this life. It is not a selfish act to take care of you. It is, in fact, your responsibility. If we don't take care of ourselves, no one else will, and it really is no one else's responsibility to do so. Unless, of course, there are special circumstances. It feels good when we learn how to say no. Our body responds in a way that feels liberating and self-empowering. Self-empowering in the most beautiful and humble way, not in an ego power way. We cannot control the actions and choices of others, but we can control our responses and decisions in what and how to handle that which is presented in our lives. Unfortunately, children may not always have a choice when born into a dysfunctional family dynamic, but they do have a choice in how they handle it once they are at an age to choose the trajectory of their own life moving forward. Again, a very difficult life lesson to say the least, but realizing that they are in control of their destiny at some point in their life is very liberating. When difficulties arise in relationships of all types, I believe that everything can be healed and worked out through conversation. A mature conversation that allows each party to speak their truth and then listen, with no judgment. Preferably, this is done directly with the individual. If that is not possible, a trusted friend or professional. Most importantly, never hold it in and allow it to fester. This is how disease, dis-ease, begins. Getting to the bottom of an issue, either by coming to an understanding and agreement, or to decide to just agree to disagree. There are always two sides to every story. Remember that everyone views life through the eyes of their own personal journey, and it's okay to not agree with the other's outlook or to have a difference of opinion. That is healthy. It is not okay, however, to impose your view or opinion upon another and take a steadfast stance in having to be right. Diversity is what makes the world go round. Respect, understanding, and kindness is the goal in any dispute. Kindness always prevails, leading to a happy and positive result for all involved. Choose to resolve disputes and allow them to dissipate into dust. This is a responsible choice, and making responsible choices filter into many arenas of life. The goal is about living with good intention, morals, and values, creating happiness, which consequently creates joy. Hanging on to anything negative negates a positive outcome. Let us talk for a moment about responsible choice in other arenas in life. For instance, paying your bills. If you are living in mainstream society, you have recurring bills to pay each month to keep afloat. When you choose to pay your bills first, and then secondly for pleasure, you are creating a foundation in your life of security and peace. Conversely, if you choose to use your earnings first for pleasure and then pay your bills, you have made an irresponsible choice that compounds each month to set in motion a foundation of chaos and turmoil. The excitement derived from a moment of pleasure will never compare to the security and peace of mind created from making a responsible choice. This is just one example in regards to the many arenas in your life that this concept plays out the same. The consequences for choosing instant gratification will always be short-lived, and you will be left with the residual heaviness that choosing irresponsibly creates. Reality and responsibilities are a constant and do not go away. If you will choose first to take care of the responsibilities in your life, you create a flow. You tap into divine magic and will find that somehow, some way, you still have enough for the pleasure. The mere fact that you do not carry the heaviness and stress from making an irresponsible choice creates pleasure and ease, which lends itself to the flow. Strive in all that you do and all decisions that you make to be mindful and tap into the flow. We've all heard the saying, go with the flow. Trust that if you take care of your life, life will always take care of you. Understanding that the word life is synonymous with God, and that going with the flow is God in motion in your life. Allowing God to work His magic and miracle, resulting in the comfort of an innate knowing that all is well. No matter which way things go in life, together with your good intention and God's divine timing, all is well, divinely orchestrated always. I wrote a prayer one day during a period in my life where letting go seemed to be a reoccurring theme. I would like to share it with you. It's a good one to have in your back pocket, so to speak, for every time you are presented with a situation that feels out of control. Sometimes we just need to be reminded that there is a divine force that is always there at our beck and call to help lead the way. The prayer goes like this: "And so I lay, completely open and vulnerable to your way, my Father. I surrender to you with the fullness in my heart and watch as your guidance fulfills my dreams. In love with love, a hopeless romantic, an eternal optimist, I move forward without fear and live in the courage and strength that our bond creates. Your miracles exceed beyond expectation, and my life feels complete. Thank you for your love, guidance, and direction on my journey to becoming whole, and the fulfilling of my dreams and life purpose. Amen." I will end with a message from love today entitled, "No Expectations." I have no expectations. I'm totally in your hands. Whatever you want to do with me is fine. A quote from Wayne Dyer's movie, The Shift. As you awaken each and every day, open your eyes and greet the new day with absolute glory of the feeling of me within you. Take the time to commune and be aware of the beautiful peace and love that fills your heart and body with each breath that you take. Set this feeling in motion by giving yourself permission to let go and allow my hand to lead and guide your day. Expect the unexpected in the most beautiful ways possible. For truly, my children, when you follow my lead, by being in tune with your feelings within, you will experience a life lived literally in the glory of God. When you live day by day in tune with the divine that surrounds you, you live in a magical world. This happens when you completely let go of control and give in to trust, trusting that there is more going on in this life than meets the eye, knowing that within there is something bigger leading and guiding your every thought, your every move, ultimately moving through your daily experience with complete love, kindness, compassion, peace, and joy within your heart, not only for yourself, but for any and all that may cross your path. When you can fully achieve this on a daily basis, your life will reflect this back. It will reflect it back to you, and you will be existing in this world, but not necessarily of it. So let go and allow my hand, the hand of God, to guide your every thought, your every move, and watch how your life changes in the most beautiful ways.